Again, we are playing Battle of New York in Fate Grand Order, as you guys can hopefully see. So we're doing the Guild Fest. Let's go ahead and get this thing popping now. Actually, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, okay, whoops. I don't have an actual picture for Guild Fest, so definitely need to get this thing started. Opening ceremony. Hey. This is gonna be fun. Greetings, Hero Spirit fans the world over, and welcome to the event you've all been waiting for. Have we all been waiting for this, or have we been waiting past this? No one remains on top forever. What we think of as strength changes with the times. Countless heroic spirits claim to be the strongest of all, but which of them would actually win the fight, in a fight? Well, you won't have to wait much longer to find out. Prepare to feast your eyes on the strongest heroic spirits this planet has to offer. That's right, it's time for the martial arts tournament that comes out but once a year. A festival of cheers and applause where prizes and QP come fast and furious. Only 2 hours remain until the start of Battle in New York 2021. Wow, everyone's back this year. Yeah, I know. At this point, the festival has practically become a Chaldean annual staple. It all started when Emperor Nero began holding regular martial arts tournament themed around ancient Rome Olympia. And then last year, it moved to New York and became bigger, more modern event, a more modern event thanks to the King of Heroes. Right you are. Mash, you have done an excellent job as the master of ceremonies. I only wish your spot on recap did not so painfully remind me that my Nero Fest is now a thing of the past. Oof. This was all originally my idea. How did it come to this? I always did the best I could with the resources I had to ensure everyone would enjoy themselves, but I suppose it just wasn't enough. It might have a different name now, but it's always, it'll always be Nero Fest at heart. Come on, let's take the smarmy tyrant down to peg or 3. You refer to that man who is always dressed in gaudy armor, yes? Gaudy golden armor, yes? Who does he think he is? Getting another animation update. He may have managed to slip away last year, but this year, I will show him the consequences of his own actions. At any rate, my first order of business is to make my way through the prelims. The rules are the same as last year. Good. I think I call him a smarmy. The servants who win the tournament will be given the right to challenge the self-proclaimed champion of all heroic spirits, the King of Heroes. But before that, I will need to face and defeat my many rivals over there. In this, the 5th Olympia, it is once again time to determine the strongest servant. I look forward to seeing what sort of tricks my opponents will employ this year. Oh yes, it seems that everyone has been training hard for this event, so I expect there will be battles like we've never seen before. You're very optimistic about things like this, aren't you, Mush? Says, oh well, it's just that, and in all the past tournaments, I've always learned something new and interesting by watching everyone else fight. Anyway, I guess it's a lot like watching sports, so yes, I do enjoy it a lot. I see you are both excited for the upcoming battles as well. I would expect no less from last year's champion. That spirit shall make your inevitable defeat at my hands all the sweeter. I will be competing against you and the King of Heroes as a lone bride this year, and I do not plan on losing to either of you. A lone bride, huh? Woo-ha-ha-ha! Tell me, do you ordinary servants have enough embers in stock? Ah yes, nothing like a little light KOH humor to start the day. And on that note, good morning, New York. Alright, you idiot, what are you doing? It has now been a year since my shocking fall from the top floor of that skyscraper, but the early King of Heroes gets the figurative worm. Now that my vigor has been renewed, I have awakened with the light of dawn. Now then, I trust all of you miscreants at Claudia are hearing this. That goes for you too, Dante Jaeger and the 5th Emperor of Rome, who I wish would give that bride outfit to the King of Knights. That ain't happening. I swear to God, this food never gives up, does he? Though this may be the 2nd annual Guild Cup, let me make this abundantly clear. It hardly needs to be said, but to be clear, last year's tournament was... Whoa, wait a minute. It says... Last year's tournament was but a trial run, a warm-up you might say. I was obviously pulling my punches in that final bout, as demonstrated by how old my animations were at the time. Go on, think back. Remember how my Gate of Babylon lacked its usual sharpness and how my hands wielded the sword of rapture with exhaustion? Okay, but this year will be no waiting and seeing and no holding back. This year I will descend from on high as the most powerful final boss to ever live, wielding violence worthy of the strongest heroic spirit. I would hold onto all 3 of your command spells if I were you, just so you have a hope of getting through all 5 of my break guards. 5? Heh. I commend you for not letting your pride get in the way of a sound strategy, King of Heroes. I take it you will not be repeating your mistakes from last year, then? Of course not. I also thought calling a certain friend of mine to form a team. A certain friend of mine to form a team, but decided against it as there is no telling what trouble that would cause. Okay, I really gotta go to the bathroom. Guys, give me a minute. I will be right back. I use the bathroom. Ooh, shit. Okay. Oof. Great. All right, I'm back. Whew, damn it. That hurt. All right. Says against it as there is no telling what trouble that would cause. For example, I wouldn't be at all surprised as if in the midst of battle they decided it was more interesting to carpet bomb me from behind and then to fight or into the opponent. So much for friendship. And so I will once again be taking on tournament winner single-handedly. Consider it my handicap. Sure sounds like he's letting his pride get in the way to me. At any rate, to all you heroic spirits watching this now, listen well. Those among you who fancy yourselves as the strongest of all servants, come to New York once again and prove it. But be warned that there is no situation greater than mine, as the throne where I await you sits atop the entire world. Here, I, the Golden Archer, the newest king of heroes in all of New York, shall pass my final judgment on your strength. I meant it this time. And once again, I was prepared, and I have prepared assortment of splendid prizes to be won at Madison Square Garden. Okay. Note too that there will be a different recipient this year, as Moolah decided not to invest due to some business with unlucky stars. While this new receptionist is quite adept in all things, she is still new to this line of work, so ensure that you conduct your affairs at the shop in an orderly manner. A tactician named Chen Gong told me a true champion asks 3 times if there are any who can best him. I like that. I like that very much. So, on that note, I invite you all to come once again to battle in my garden, to entertain me, and to suffer defeat at my capable hands. Hee 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 ha 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 ha. And that was Gilgamesh, the king of heroes. He certainly knows how to give a rousing speech, doesn't he, senpai? Yeah. Yeah, okay. You always see the good in people, don't you, Marsh? Wasn't Chengon all about killing the lord he served under? By this point, I take that arrogance of his to be his way of welcoming the combatants. Or he's just an idiot. And after all, he is the sort of man who couldn't help laughing at those who challenged him, no matter how hard they fought. Even so, he would still fight them seriously. I agree. I think he's looking forward to the tournament more than anyone. Well, of course. I mean, that much is obvious. Oh, wait. Whoops. Says he also is not the type to let bygones be bygones, so I'm sure he's been eagerly awaiting his chance to take revenge. Ain't that the truth? Come, Dante Jaeger. Let us go perform on the stage he has set for us. And together we shall ascend his golden skyscraper and achieve an even more glorious victory than last year. Yeah, okay. Revival scenario, new battle. So I guess we gotta do the revival scenario, since this is definitely a revival scenario. Okay, guys, we get it. What the hell is going on? That's right. It is time. It is that time of the year once again. I am proud to announce the 4th Nero Fest. What the actual? Oh, says he quite a jubilant reception, isn't it not? I mean, is it not, Dante Yeager? And who can blame them? Of course it is. This is a festival of Rome, by Rome and for Rome. Why shouldn't I be excited? I have prepared plenty of prizes once again and would like to nothing better than for everyone to test their strength against one another in fierce competition. But can't talk today. Though it hardly needs to be said that I will be this year's victor. Yes, this is the year where all will sing my praises as Rome's greatest swordsman. I see you're in a good mood, Your Imperial Majesty. Wait, you don't mean infinite guts. Some things are better left unsaid. Nero Fest is getting a bit long in the tooth, so I thought it would be a good time to present myself in all my steamy, goddess-like glory. Hey, forget the Venus de Milo. Oh, now it's time for the Venus de Nero. Senpai, Emperor Nero, excuse me, please let me through. Oh, phew, what a crowd. I'm a little exhausted just from making my way here. Still, it's just goes to show what a great success NeroFest has been and how much everyone loves it. I think that's a wonderful thing. You will have to forgive me for my overwhelming success. That aside, you look even more daring than usual today, Mosh. Thank you. Please watch me, Master. I'm going to do my very best again this year. And my goal is to place at least in the top 10. Only the top 10, Mosh. Shouldn't you be aiming for first? You are Caldea's signature servant and all. Or she is, so yeah, I kind of agree with that. Not to mention that this year Nero Fest's prize is exceptional, even more so than usual. So far, my part, I was really hoping that Diego would be the one to take it home. And morning, Da Vinci. Morning, I'm glad to see you haven't forgotten your manners. Just never forget to properly greet someone no matter what's going on. Or at least that's what we've been doing since the incineration of humanity. Ugh. Don't remind me, I still gotta get back to the freaking thing. Okay. It seems all participant servants have assembled. Then we shall proceed to the Colosseum. See you later, Dante Yeager and Mosh. We will be broadcasting an opening ceremony in the cafeteria via Sheba, so feel free to bask in the glory up here. The glory from here. Yeah, Nero! Caligula. Uncle, it is too soon for you to be cheering for me yet. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but please wait until the ceremony. Yeah, empty treasury Nero. What do you take me for, some petty tyrant who used up all her nation's money? I will admit I came close to that once, but I never went so far as to... Wait, were you speaking of Rome's current treasury, Uncle? That couldn't be right. All the money I have been saving over this past year was in the treasury, along with the Holy Grail I had purchased from Da Vinci to present all this Nero Fest grand prize. A Holy Grail? Your exceptional prize is a Holy Grail? Yep, every now and then a singularity comes along that ends up disappearing on its own. And when it does, it sometimes leaves a holy grail behind. They may not be the best quality grails, but they're still pure crystallized magical energy. So when one of those low quality grails falls into our laps, it's my job to retrieve it, polish it, and make it into something useful. Emperor Nero happened to find me fixing up the latest such grail, and I agreed to let her have it at a fair price as long as she made it her grand prize. Fair price? Do I even want to know how much QP you charged? As this will never do. We cannot have Neurofest without a suitable prize. Uncle, who is the villain responsible for? Wait, Sheba just turned on. It's about to show us something. Greetings to you at this late hour of 3 a.m., my fellow heroic spirits. Oh wait, it's morning there, isn't it? Forgive me, just a little KOH humor. I have lost all sense of the variety time zone here, and as there is neither day nor night in the city. Truly, this is a glittering cityscape. What the fuck did you do? Even at night, worthy even of me. Perhaps that tells you where I may be speaking of. Now then, I must first convey my apologies to the saber in red regalia. 5th Emperor of Rome, all of the money you worked so hard to save now belongs to me. Caesar knows why, you should ask him. No, of course, he is most likely long gone by now. Indeed, there are few things more frightening than being related to an unrepentant grifter? I think that's how you say that. I am so sorry. Yes, I admit that I am deep in debt, and not inconsiderable portion of which I owe to you. But here is how I see it. I am the embodiment of Rome, therefore my debt is Rome's debt. Accordingly, those affiliated with Rome are my family and thus stand in joint surety with me. And as it happens, there is a magnificent, what the fuck did you do? Vault right here filled with riches enough to repay my debt in full. Julius? Heh. And so the contents of your vault are now mine, unfortunately, but that is how it is. However, while I may pity you, I cannot commend you. A sporting spectacle for servants to pit their skills against one another. A 4th Nerofest, you fool. What were you thinking using the same arena all 4 times? And a discrepant relic as the Colosseum at that. If I were running the festival, I would ensure my contestants compete in the greatest area in the world. For example, the pinnacle of entertainment right here in Manhattan. Stay. What happened? Screaming crazy people. Right here in Manhattan, the Garden. He's in New York, and here I thought he was all about the good old times. You know what? I feel like I'm just going over the same shit. I have a feeling. Let's. And that is level. Let's go to cost. Cost will help me find what I need. So let's see. Let's go down. I get up, I get down, and I'm jumping around. Okay, let's see. Something break busters. What the fuck? I guess room guard would definitely work here. Before the awards ceremony. So, this is where the finals will be held, huh? Emperor Nero? Mosh and Dr. Yeager is going... What is going on here? Is this not the site of the final battle? Has there been some kind of mistake? It is no mistake. I determined from the start that there would be two teams advancing to the finals. That sounds like Gilgamesh. That gorgeous P. Ha ha ha. I expected you would make your way here, mongrels. You have put on a most entertaining show. As your reward, I shall give you the opportunity to compete directly with your king. You will have a chance to bask in the honor as you fall to the ground. So you mean to take us all at once? If that is what your pride as a king demands, I have no objections. But first, I know my reserves could not possibly have sufficed to pay for this extravaganza. So tell me, just how much did you spend to put on this event? I would estimate it cost about 3 times what you had in Rome's treasury, but that isn't to say I had to spend much myself. Now, one came up with a business deal to restore your treasury funds. It succeeded brilliantly, so you now lay claim to several times what you did before. It is no wonder he is now as one of the 9. Worthies. His power of elocution are no less effective in modern show business than they were in his own time. He must have been thinking harder about how to help Nasuverse succeed than you were. Caesar, he certainly has his share of issues, but I guess he really was worried about you in his own way. That is all I needed to know. Now we can focus entirely on our battle, King of Heroes. This festival may belong to you now, but I still have my own pride as an emperor. Besides, it is not the priority that is... Wait, it is not the priority that is the star of the show, but the brave heroes who take part in it. Now, as the undisputed strongest of them all, I shall reclaim the Holy Grail that is rightfully mine. Foolish Emperor, this is exactly why I will be fighting you in this form. Or the King of Heroes has been the star of this show from the beginning, and the star I will remain to the end. Unfortunately for you, I have grown tired of counting my money and playing the kind, understanding king. Now, what I have in store for you is nothing less than hell itself. Your half-baked heroism will not be enough to defeat me. So we are fighting the caster version, so I need to actually go back. Not to defeat me.
さてギャンブルだ。得意だけどまずは様子見といこう。
Rider. They might have a lot of riders actually. I was about to say, where's Mosh? There she is. Give me that wood, man. In case your turn. Trying to think of which. I guess that'll work. Wait, let me check her real quick. She does use it. Okay. Oh wait. I'm stupid. Here we go.
一気火星に畳みかける。こういうのどうだ。おや、オーケー。
よーし、飛びます。
切り込む。オフだ。どうだ。オフだ。
楽しみましょう。
今日はオフだというのにまだまだ物足りん。よし、行くぞ。オーケー。罠だ。オフだ。罠だ。オフだ。切り込む。オフだ。できる男の余裕、手本を見せてやろう。よし。
よーし、わかったね。楽しいね。
罠だ。
楽しみましょう。
オフだ。まだまだ物足りん。まだまだ物足りん。よし。
わかったね。よーし、飛びます。
罠だ。オフだ。
おれ。
オフだ。今日はオフだというのにまったく。
Uh-oh.
矢を構えよ。俺が許す。至高の財をもってウルクの守りを見せるがいい。手本を見せてやろう。リラックスリラックス。君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。つまり途中だな。他にやることないの？楽園の端にようこそ。すべて僕の思う。待ってね。
Overkill.
もなく城もなく国空の始まりの空。魂のありかを見せようか。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
あなたには高さが足りません。私は炎。シルクワンドルチャレード。
オフだと言っているだろう。オフだ。これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな。うん。
What? This can't be right. When did I find my back against the wall? Curse you, curse you, curse you! They managed one good hit and suddenly I'm the one who's wounded and plummeting to the ground. It would seem this is the end for this manifestation. Once I hit the ground, that will be it for me. But don't let this go to your head, mongrels. Remember, I am the kindness of all my various permutations. Next time, I shall return as an even more refined king of heroes. Enjoy the championship belt while it is still yours. Yours. You. We did it, Master. I've confirmed that the New York King of Heroes has returned to Galdea. Indeed, he has. Victory is ours, Dante Yegermash. Congratulations, Nero. Umu. Do not stop now. Keep lavishing me with praise. Thank you for your support during battle, for leading us to victory. I almost threw up in my mouth a little. Oh, look, that's it. That is the Holy Grail I prepared for this event. That accursed King of Heroes must have fitted it to his championship belt, but it should still work fine. Okay. Hey, take it for yourself, Dante Yeager. I have no need for it. I am the one who wait, whoops. I cannot read that. I am the one who secured it in the first place after all, and it would be completely improper for an event proprietor to go home with its grand prize. In that case, don't mind if I do, then I'll just use it on you. Yeah, I see. How can I refuse such a kind offer? Perhaps it is due to my mother and that poisonous affair, but Holy Grails make me nervous. I received the Holy Grail. I wish we could stay and enjoy the nighttime view a little longer, but Da Vinci just asked us to head back to the arena immediately. The victors have been determined. All that remains now is for them to stand atop the podium. I literally just took a shortcut and said, screw off. Shit. I am proud to call you my heroes, brave warriors. Now, let us be off. I declare that the battle in New York 2020 has officially come to a triumphant end. I thought this was 2021. Why did you say 2020? Holy condition, has it really been 30 years? It appears Mickey Mouse might have been murdered here.
インフォメーションをご存知ですか？大抵の謎はあれで解けます。眠く
少々野蛮とは思いますが、これもイベントです。戦果とはこう使うもの。ゲート・オブ・バビロンどうで
She's
しょう
sweet.
か。幼かった頃の王の声真似でした。
今日もやってきてしまいました。
Okay, I think this is fine to end it here. So this has been Hunter Red Jack, and I hope you guys all enjoyed this, and I will see all of you guys